So hello to everyone. We are indeed looking at, just before we get the stream started, we are looking here at the Reignited Enter the Dragonfly mod. And one thing I wanted to quickly talk about that with a sort of a brief exclusive update. This will be cut out of the live stream VOD. But the plan is, within these levels, to actually add a little bit more geometry and things like trees and mountains and stuff like that, just to pad out some of these levels. The idea of HDifying the levels as well further has definitely been something that's been in more talks lately, especially after the feedback. For example, you know, I'm going to be putting up some comparison shots, and look at the grass here. Like, could you imagine if it was just flat? That's pretty much what they said. They were like, we were playing it, and you know, we added the grass just to see what it looked like, and then when we took it away, it's like, I can't imagine it without it. And yeah, I totally agree. Like, imagine not having all this grass like this. Like, it's just gorgeous. As far as I know, they won't be adding portals, but they will be doing like the transition things, and they'll be looking cool. So for example, textures like this look quite nice, if you ask me. Like, they look really nice. Some of them though are just, in my opinion, too blurry. What they should do realistically, if they just don't have the time, is go into Photoshop, go to clarity and texture, and literally just sharpen them. That's what we'd actually have to do. You can actually mass do that. Actually, well, you kind of can. You got to go into they got to be JPEGs. Yeah. Switch version. That looks really good though. That's really accurate to, you know, the original game. In a way. But yes, we're going to be playing Spyro 3. Giving people time to, you know, check it out. I really need that. By the way, that fix. Yeah, see, look at that. That 60 FPS fix. It doesn't work. Like, there's meant to be a fix where you can basically, yeah. So you go, there you go. Okay, so if you charge and then jump like that, yeah, basically, it's nowhere near as effective. There you go. See, look. It's probably my literal least favorite thing about Reignited. Is the drop down. It's just annoying. What I'm gonna do before I immediately, actually, I'm gonna give you like ahead of the video coming out, I'm gonna give you like a 3-second preview of Luau Island. My guess for who will be working on the Spyro 4, I'm gonna go with Beanox. That's my gut feeling. That's my gut feeling. But I don't know. Get ready to look at this loading screen. Very quick. And that's all you're gonna get, folks. I've been a real cheeky bug. A video will be coming out in like 12 hours. So, ready? Are you ready? Skybox is not done yet. But as you can see, lighting-wise, it is looking gorgeous. And for that, we shall exit. And that is it. I'm sorry, Crazy Carrie. That's all you get. Jonathan, what's up? Jonathan, you should be in bed, my friend. It's very late over in England. I mean, you are in bed, but I got some lukewarm Diet Coke. And I didn't put it in the freezer. I should have put it in the freezer. I'm an idiot. Is that frozen? Either way, I'll reset it if it's glitching out. Give me just one second. No, basically, scenery models, same scenery models. I'm trying to think. It's the same textures and stuff like that. I think some things have been swapped out, but yeah. Let me just reload the game, shall we? I'll reload it, yeah. I don't know why, maybe it glitched out because something to do with the console injector, potentially. Anyway. Here we go. I'll get that all ready. Just give me 1 second. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so let's go to save slots. What do we got here? What we're gonna do? I can delete slot. Okay. Go to that. Go to Year of the Dragon. Now, are we gonna watch the cutscenes? No. Let's not, because I just want to get this up. Sorry. There we go. Yeah, I want to get to the commentary. We'll get to talk about the game. I'm sure you will. I'm sure you'll beat me up. Yep, in time. I'm not very good at Reignited, to be honest. Yeah, if Toys for Bob, I'm sure that regardless of what's going on, like, whoever's developing the theoretical Spyro 4, I'd say it would, yeah, it's practically a certainty that, it will be, like, you know, like Toys for Bob will have some kind of involvement. Look at that on the side there. Wow. I've like almost never played Reignited Spyro 3. I'm not even kidding. I just spend too much time, or maybe not enough time. I just love it. I absolutely love spending time playing just the original games. And I know that some people were like, you know, like Keyford from ISGP. You know, he's like, oh, why do you play the originals when you got Reignited? The camera can move like this. And it's like, yeah, Keyford, just because you can move the camera up and down doesn't make it. I would argue the camera is worse in Reignited. But you know what looks really nice? Honestly, this is an example, right? Look at all the grass and stuff like that. This is what they could totally do this and add this sort of texture like that. They could totally add this to, you know, the Enter the Dragonfly one. Someone says, what mod are you using to make Sunrise Spring run like this? I'm thinking, yeah, I don't know. Is it actually different? Is it? Wait, let's see. What? Yeah, is it like some kind of? Is that like something turned off or something? Yeah, it's almost like the fog is like off. It's like the fog is not entirely on.
You're the one in charge of rescuing the eggs.
Yeah, see, it's like the fog's like distant. See that? Oh, well, I got no idea. It could be. I'm trying to think. Is there like any existing mods that are on? Oh yeah, I got the Shaggy mod on.
I see an egg at the bottom of this lake. I would go get it, but I don't want to get my fur all wet. Maybe you could get it.
Thank you, Shaggy. My man. My man Shaggy, that's right. Burn you up, pal. Yeah, actually, that's what it is, exactly. It's like, I think the fog is off, and yeah, it's more of a warmer color. I much prefer this, to be perfectly honest, because while I understand why they added the filters, it was because they didn't have enough time to optimize everything perfectly. See, it is a little bit, there are points that I would argue probably a little bit too dark, but I kind of like it. And you know what? This is just a random stream. We're here to have fun. So, you know, right, 20, unlock it. Yeah. Oh, this a mod. Well, I mean, this skin here is indeed a mod. Yes. Yes, it is. Yeah, so over here it gets quite dark. Alright, let's go to Sunny Villa. Here we go. Oh. Look at that camera. Brilliant. Honestly, Shaggy's only using 1% of his power, and that's how he was able to defend from flame, like from literal flames. Like he just didn't give a shit, basically. Okay, ooh. Now, is this defogged as well? Interesting. Yeah, so for example, look in the background, right? There's like all these mountains and stuff. So in Enter the Dragonfly, the idea will be, yeah, to basically pad out these levels, have them a little bit more, you know, like this. And look, for example, here, we've got this kind of taller grass as well. I think that would look tremendous for Reignited. Sorry, for Enter the Dragonfly Reignited. Enter the Reignited Fly. I think that would that'd be a really cool idea. I wonder if someone has ever made a crossover between fanfiction and Scooby-Doo. A Spyro crossover fanfiction thing. I wonder. I'm not talking about the Kanye West track from Graduation. It would be. I would like to see that. By the way, I used to have a mod on because I had to reset my computer recently. All this bullshit. And but yeah, I've actually got a mod that replaces the egg with the new one, and it looks really cool. Yeah, like it looks really, really. I love it. I absolutely love it. Yeah, basically it replaces the mod, replaces the egg with like, you know, more of a classic style egg. Yeah, look at the bushy. Yeah, see, I love that. All the like the bushy environments like that, like basically grass, like moving grass on the walls. 100% want to see that from Ghosty and Infinite Extremer, but I understand that it's all very, very time-consuming stuff.
Oh my.
Piss off, George. Activision shuts down fangames.mod. Yeah, I mean, even still, you'd absolutely have to be careful. Like, I'm not going to be going to Activision and going, hey guys, check out this mod, you know, because, you know, it really depends. The thing about Myths Awaken, like with that, and Psy Readers will probably tell you this too, is that it really came down to timing. It came down to the fact that Reignited was coming out, and then all of a sudden you start getting these articles in news media talking about the game. And it's like, well, you should be fucking talking about Reignited. Even though technically it kind of took away some of the anger towards the fact that it was delayed. So in a way, I don't really... I mean, I never see the problem with fan games, but fundamentally, I think that it was just bad timing. And that's why, I mean, for example, Jump Button and Pat Strikes Back, two of the developers of Crash Bandicoot Crystal's Wrath. You guys remember that? That's still in development. And old mate Jump Button has a relationship with Activision in that he, you know, is sort of involved in the press sort of stuff, just like me, where, you know, we get access to, you know, certain things early and stuff like that. I would say it's basically a certainty that they would know about Crystal's Wrath. But the thing is that Crystal's Wrath is not really competing with Crash, you know, with the main games. And also, you know, yeah, it's just been in development for years. Myths Awaken was bad timing. I genuinely think that, like, for example, Dream Nexus probably would, and Spring Savannah probably would not have got C and D. They were just sort of quietly working on them, just sort of... I was doing videos on them for years, and not only that, pretty sure some Spring Savannah stuff actually got more views than the Myths Awaken stuff, which was... Fuck, this is just so bad. Oh my god, look at the momentum here. It's actual garbage. Like, I know that shouldn't be just negative in a stream, but fuck it. This is legitimately garbage. It's just awful. But what was I saying? So yeah, so I think that we'll probably end up seeing Dream Nexus again one day, Spring Savannah one day. I think that that's definitely a distinct possibility. Let's do one of the challenges. Let's do it. There you go.
Hey Spyro, I found this gladiator training arena that also makes for a pretty cool skate park. Care for a test of your boarding skills?
Hey Mihari, what's up? The Trash Men. Alright, let's do it. What do the lizards look like? Oh, that's good. Now they've captured that. They've captured that well. They've captured that well. They're almost like little mini dragons, actually. I like it. I like it. It's not like a first impressions, but it's like a semi first impressions. Like I've basically the main capacity in which I've played this is like I've like used cheats to like, you know, get to like later levels and stuff. I've never actually progression through this as, you know, as much. Yeah, I'm not even gonna, I'm just gonna do the first challenge, and then, yeah. I should have the mod swapper where you can like switch characters, but nah, it's alright. We'll say that for another stream. We'll do like a big glitchy mod stream or something like that. Oh yeah, that's the skating minigame in Lost Fleet. I remember this is like, I used to, yeah, I was like, it was like 2018, yeah, into 2018, and me and I went to Amelia's house, our girlfriend. She wasn't my girlfriend at the time, but I went over and she's like, oh, can you help me beat this challenge? I'm like, oh, okay, like it's probably not that, like it's probably, I'm thinking it's probably gonna be like relatively, you know, not easy, but like not impossible. I almost threw a fucking controller. I almost rage quit. I got it. I ended up getting it by like what ended up being complete chance, like legit complete chance. I'm pretty sure it was almost nothing to do with skill in the end. It was just infuriating. That Lost Fleet, it just didn't work. Like it just did not work, because in order to get the momentum to do the tricks, you know, you'd have to like land irregularly, basically. Like it's just, the thing is, this is what happens though when you don't get time to optimize code, because there is probably a fix somewhere that's like not that hard to implement, but oh my god. Yeah, there's probably a switch that's not hard to implement. But like, for example, look at this, like there must be some kind of code that's preventing momentum and then landing there. That just is, what the fuck?
Hey, that was great. Hey. Reporting, I found this in a lizard burrow.
Yeah, Alyssa says these challenges give her PTSD. That's right. Alyssa says, I got PTSD. Alright, let's go. Now let's do, what's another challenge we can do? I think, let's get out of here. Let's go to Cloud Spies. Pamela Fitzgerald says, hey CrystalFissure, my name is Taydon Harden. Call me G, nice to meet you. What? Is that? Yeah, interesting. But who's Pamela Fitzgerald then? That's a real mystery. Hunter disappeared. Yeah, it's just like you're playing and Hunter just, yeah. Hunter's just like, alright, goodbye. Now if we had the Spyro 3 double jump thing, we could skip up there. Alright, let's not talk to that shithead. Let's instead talk to Shay.
Yo, Spyro! I just found one of those portals.
Yo, Spyro, you want to smoke a blunt, bitch? Because that's Shaggy's a massive weed addict. Like that's the canon. That's the official canon.
Oh, I almost forgot. I found this egg.
How's that overkill PC setup? Yeah, it's great, except for the fact that it just one day broke and I lost 2 hard drives worth of content, and then was able to restore some of it, like most of it. But yeah, so that's how it's going. Stupid. I don't know why either. I don't know why it like chose to do just broke essentially. It's probably because basically they cloned the hard drive instead of like installing a new one when I got the 3900X. But now that the 5900X is out, now I kind of want that. But that's what happens. And then the new GPU cards, yeah, look really good. No guys, it's not Hunter, it's Shaggy, and that's official. This is a different version of the game. It's a special, amazing, non-hacked version. But yeah, I was gonna say Andrew Yang, Paul Yan. He personally delivered it to my doorstep before COVID, and he was like, "Yeah, we've made a version with Shaggy. What's up?" Actually, you know what? It was a fucking highlight of my life when he actually responded to one of my tweets about like Crash 4. Like I said, like Crash is fucking back, and he's like, "Hell yeah, it is." And I'm thinking like, this is a guy, like, you know, like they're all very safe, it's all very corporate kind of stuff. He's liking a tweet and like responding with a tweet with a swear word in it. Like, take that corporatism, you know? That's right, every copy of Reignited is personalized. What meme is that again? Like, what is that from? Like, there's some joke about that where it's like some kind of meme, I can't remember. Ellie says that I'm so cool, and wow, you know, during a work day, streaming, absolutely I am. No, in fairness, we've got not much on at the moment, so I'm having the afternoon off, essentially. Oh man, this little shit. By the way, as you can imagine, these are going to be the enemies that you'll probably see in Cloud 9. Like, they may be like slightly reskinned, but yeah, Cloud 9 is going to be definitely using some, I think some Cloud Spire stuff. Look at this. Gotta be a bit careful with these ones, eh? Super Mario 64, yeah. That's right. No, it's not a Hero's Tail model. It's sort of this weirdish low poly model that, like, it looks decent, but then when you get to the skin down here, it's a little bit odd. Like but the color is what they absolutely nailed. Like, they nailed the color. The color of Spyro looks gorgeous. Just like Spyro himself. Let me put the music a touch. Oh, okay. I might put it louder later. Did it work? Yes. Oh no, do I have enough gems? Oh, I do. I got 520 gems already. Yes. Okay, we got plan to reopen Spyro Cast when we get an announcement. Oh, absolutely, yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great. No, I've heard about Spyro Cast, so definitely down with that. And there's been some good guests in the past as well. So yeah, I'm down to do podcast appearances. 100% on the agenda if you so need one. I know that at some point it'd be good to talk with the guys at Copeland. They're the guys that do some of the Spyro music stuff. I know they've been wanting to have a chat and stuff like that. If you guys haven't as well, type in Stuart Copeland's Spyro interview on Google, on YouTube. You should find a link to the Stuart Copeland interview where he talks about Spyro music for like 40 minutes, and it's freaking amazing.
The Rhinox must have been using this thing to clog up the cloud generator.
So, hey, how are you? So, what are your positive and negative effects and opinions between the Reignited and the old Spyro games? What would you change? I mean, what I'd change is something that I can't change. That's the problem. What I would change would be, you know, I've literally never been here before. That's a perfect model, by the way. I would change the development time. I would have released the game probably in like January or something, or like but you can't. That's the problem. Like maybe like January, February 2019, but then that would have interfered with Nitro Fuel. So what can you do? And then COVID happened and it all went to shit. So it's like, that's what I would have changed. I would have changed the controls. I would have literally lifted the code somehow from the original game, because, for example, the fact you can't really charge jump properly, like charge jump into a glide, like for example, like that. That part's not right. Is this added in? The hell? Look at that. New law. New law, guys. Alright. What's going on here? It's like a spotlight. Not talking about the Lil Peep track. Posthumous Lil Peep. One of the many posthumous Lil Peep tracks. Alright, okay. Let's do it. Yeah, oh, whoa. Nice. Yeah, this is very dark in here. Again, it could be that my mod thing that I've got. Oh, look at this. War gang. That's right. Charge jumping slows you down.
Now that's what I call
And it's the worst part.
Here,
It's the worst part. That's my answer pretty much, DJ Frank Zorella. That's what I'd change. I'd fix the charge jumping. I'd fix the fundamental controls. And then, oh, I don't know. The deep lore of Cloud Spire's sub-level pillars. Exactly. What is it? What's the deep and dark meaning of that? Oh my god. I feel like I'm getting. I feel like I can get a bit faster when I'm going through here in the original. Honestly, it feels faster. Yas Queen. Look at this. Look at speed. Nice. Yeah, overall, Spyro 3 is the big one that had the least polish, had the least development time, you know, but regardless, I still think they did a good job. It's just that, that said, like, I haven't actually, I haven't played through the whole thing, so I know that my friend Alice Clark of the ISGP, she was, she lost all of her save, like she never finished Spyro 3 either, Reignited, because she lost her, like her save file corrupted, and that was it. And generally fixed heavy impact when running into walls. Yeah, that's right, watch this. Youch! As he says. Youch! Or however he says it, I don't know how he says it. Youch. Yeah, ouch, basically. Okay, let's go and what else do we need to do? Got 1, 2, 3. Need to go over here. Yes, if you chart, okay, so if you go like this, right, like that, it works. Now watch this if you charge jump. See? If you charge and then jump like that, you have, and now it is worse in 60 FPS than it is in 30. Like if I got into 30, it's like somehow, like that's the thing. And that's another thing I changed. What I changed is I would have a development budget of at least $100,000 developed to bug fixing post-release. You know, actual real bug fixing that, you know, because as you guys know, as you may know, there's a critical error in Spyro, in 1, where if you're playing on 60 FPS, one of the cloud, like one of the, what's the level called again? Oh, what is it? Alpine Ridge. The door won't open. Like one of the doors when you talk to the dude. So, yeah, not good at all. Alright, let's get out of here. What concepts would you like to see the villain? Are you doing No Nut November? No. I don't hate myself. I don't hate myself. I can't. Oh shit. Oh, Shaggy, yes! Shaggy's face. Oh, Shaggy, what a fucking little dope.
It's the scary sorceress.
I warned you already. This place isn't safe for small dragons and pussycats.
And weed addicts.
I think we can look after ourselves.
Try looking after this.
Destroyed.
Come back when you finish witch school, okay? Say, is it just me, or is she kind of cute when she's angry?
Uh-oh. How good is that? That's a brilliant. That cutscene is just brilliant. See, Spyro 3, with those cutscenes, they're not pre-rendered, which is amazing because it means we can actually do a bunch of bullshit with them. Let's go do Sheila instead. Shaggy's a furry. Yeah. What does he say again? Zoinks!
I hope you appreciate this favor I'm doing in letting you...
No, fuck off. Insane Trilogy or Reignited? Well, I didn't finish Insane, and I will finish Reignited, so... Probably Reignited,
Thanks again, Spyro. Now I have to find out what that nasty sorceress has done to my home while I was locked up.
At least that's actually an Australian accent, I'm pretty sure. Like, it's a real Australian doing the voice.
Out of our houses. It's okay though. Bobby, Pete, and I are working on a clever plan to
Taking back Saturdays. Ooh, okay. Yeah, it's a little... It's... Okay, yeah, not too bad. I think the goats are actually pretty cute, actually. I don't mind them. I like them, actually. They're like modern enough, while, you know, similar to the original. To the bloody Diet Coke. There you go. Whoa. Do you guys remember I did a texture hack of this one? It was like Sunset Alps, I think it was called. Yeah, I think it was Sunset Alps. I really like that one. I actually really, really like that one. Come on. The timing of this is... What do you do with it? Yeah. What? Is it different or am I mistiming it? No, okay. There you go.
Home at last. Here, I was saving this to make an omelette, but I think you deserve it more.
Hey, Skater. And Crash Hero. Exactly, that's the thing. Shaggy... Oh, we didn't even mention that, yeah. Shaggy completely let that happen because he was desperate for some furry action. That's the thing, yeah. Like, 100% Shaggy would have won. Like, Shaggy wasn't even trying. He let it happen. Don't forget that. Don't remember that. Don't forget it. It's much more icy in here than the original. I kind of dig the aesthetic though. Where's that little pond of water? Yeah. Such a random thing because then you basically they code. She's like really slow wading through that. But yeah, they essentially in Spyro, you know, in the original game, you know, they coded Sheila to be like available to you know, swim, but she never really had to. Like, she never had to, like, at all. Hello, just Spyro says. Hi, Crystal.
Hey Sheila, let's play.
I don't know how Shaggy doesn't find Allura hot in the game. That's just me, IDK. Exactly, guys. I don't know. Team Allura all the way, I guess. Although Pamela Hayden, you know, Melissa Disney, it's hard. It's difficult. You know, they're both. Yeah, it depends on what voice you prefer, I think. How could someone's last name really be Disney? How crazy is that? These I love. One thing I love about this is that the houses are massive. Like, they're actually like more anatomically correct. That's not the right word, but because it's funny because yeah, in the original game you're kind of like looking at it and it's like, how do these guys all come out of there? But now it's like, well, logic. See, there's enough room for them. See, come through. Goodbye. Got him. These moose seem, they're not as fat in this game, so they kind of seem a little bit more what's the word, like frail? Is it? Yeah, no, they seem frail. I sense Allura simping, apparently. Bernie says, I feel like they're going to do the multiverse element with treatment with Spyro. Yeah, I think that whatever we get, it will be a Spyro 4. You know, like it won't be continued on from anything because, again, the lore is just too... It's too difficult to even evaluate because you've got all this stuff to worry about, and it's just like... It's just interesting that companies choose to do that. I think nowadays you just can't get away with that. Like, just the absolute blatant disregard of, like, existing source material or, like, soft reboot kind of shit. Like, you have to explicitly do it like Legend of Spyro. Like, I'm okay if you explicitly do it. But, like, for example, it's like from Hero's Tale, it's like, it's just... You need to, like, establish either that it's, like, a sequel or whatever. It's like Twin Sanity kind of did it with, they kind of did it with, you know, Wrath of Cortex. You know, it starts with the iceberg and all that. The ice keeps melting. Yeah. Okay. Get out of here. Pitter patter, let's get at her. Yeah, so I don't know. It's sort of, I think that whatever they do with Spyro 4, it should just be Spyro 4. Do you know what I mean? Alright, let me see how many people we got in here. Got a message from... Make sure you put the aircon on, mate. Says my mum. Okay. Let me have a quick look and see. I wish it's like really I wish it was easier to actually access your stream from your phone. Let me find it. Videos, your channel, here we go. Oh, here we go. 75 people watching, holy shit. Fuck yes, love to see it. Thank you guys. That's 40 more than I expected, because I thought it'd maybe be a bit of a weird time. I know practically no Europeans except for like Jonathan would be awake, but yeah. Let's do it. Hello, Rocky. I gave the video a like, thank you, Spyro. The real Spyro. Gave it a like. 39 likes, fuck yeah. Oh, here we are. Alright, Boar Proxy time. Do you guys know what Boar Proxy is? Basically what it is you enter the level, it's the original game, do like a glide sort of jump thing, and you spit up, all the way up, and then you can skip into, you don't have to pay, money bags, so you can like skip into the area with the 2 eggs. This is for speed runs, and then for any percent, you know, it just allows you to skip to the end of the level if you don't want to do all this. So it's like a really tremendous thing. Oh, you know what I like? Oh man, okay. Imagine how good Volcanic Crater or whatever the level's called, Volcano Slide or whatever, will look with this. Ghosty, Infinite Extreme, if you're looking at this, use this. This is gorgeous. And I know it's like jumping ahead, but like, you know, presumably Spyro 4 will be on Jurassic Jungle. Thank you, Jacob. Yeah, presumably, you know, not presumably, Spyro 4, when it comes out, when it's announced, whatever, it will be on PS5, right? Imagine what they're going to be able to do with PS5 with like load times and just like graphically, it's just going to be out of this world. It's going to be so good. Like if this game looks good, I'd say it looks pretty damn good. I love stuff like this as well. Very reminiscent of the original games. You know, if that looks good, oh my god, like on this, like a Spyro game on PS5 is going to look just insane. Just insane. So I suspect we'll be seeing a lot of these enemies being reused for the Enter the Dragonfly mod. Nothing wrong with that. The question is, how are they going to be able to code in the freezing? You know, when you freeze enemies with your ice breath? Is that going to be an easy thing to do? Because theoretically as well, you should be able to have the breath. They are working on the breath, by the way, guys. Ugly bastard. That's not me. That's the guy in the chat. I know. Crash 4 already a month old. It needs to be 60 FPS. Of course. Everything from now will be 60 FPS. At the very, or then they'll do 30 FPS 4K. I'm actually, speaking of Crash, I'm curious to see what boost moded Crash will look like. Hopefully that'll mean like a loading screen increase. That'd be very much ideal because realistically, like that's probably one of the weaker parts of Crash 4 is that the loading screens do take time. But the fact that the game is in 60 FPS, I remember at the time people were like, can this engine even output 60 FPS effectively? And the answer is yes, it can. It actually did. You know, for example, I just can't help but think about how like frustrating it is, at least for me, for Nitro Fuel to not be 60. But that came out 2019. You know, you got extra time to work on this, and oh man, like that's why I think that's honestly why half people were like, put the game on PC, because we want to see it on PC because we want to see it in 60 frames. Me trying to get a thumbnail for a fucking video for Nitro Fueled was just insufferable, because what happened is every frame it was like blurred into the next one. It's already hard enough at 60 sometimes, even with with Crash. But yeah, there's Moira. Alyssa says that the dialogue of this game is ingrained into her brain. Sorry, Alyssa. Every time you say something now, I'm gonna just be saying Alyssa says that, and everyone's gonna be like, "Who's Alyssa?" And I'll be like, "Well, it's Alyssa says." So there you go. Look at that stealth skill point activated. Didn't even have to look. No hands. Actually, one hand. Actually, two. Okay, that's really nice. Can we just appreciate that for a second? Now, if I were them, again, with the Enter the Dragonfly stuff, this is kind of like an Enter the Dragonfly discussion stream, you know, with the mod. You know, for me, I look at this and I go, yeah, this is exactly where, you know, for example, like skyboxes, don't make your own, just take one. Either take an original one or or just use this and change the colors or whatever you have to do. Because some of these skyboxes are actually amazing. And look at that. I love that. I never actually looked at this before. It's very basic. It's not like it's insanely detailed stuff. It's mainly just rocks, but it's just like, it just adds something. It just adds some shit to the foreground, to the background. Sorry, not the foreground. There used to be this meme from Modern Family back in the day. And it was like a bunch of like Phil Dunphy band names. And one of them, this was my Skype name for like a year. Bacon in the Foreground. I don't know why that was what kind of name it is. Bacon in the Foreground. That's just for some reason just come to my head for absolutely no reason at all. Like, absolutely no reason at all. Why? I don't know. Where the fuck is the Fife? I'm gonna go to the one place that can't be touched by, was it capitalism? Spies. Like, did I get it already? Or have I completely gone delusional? Oh, what the? Okay. That's interesting. They didn't have to do that in the original, don't you? I don't think so. Interesting. Let's pick up the speed. Come on, mate. Oh, no. I've cocked it up. DJ Frank Zerilla, I reckon, is unpopular opinion in here. I reckon we are a bunch of Spyro fans. Over, like, more so than Crash. That's probably my... It'd be cool if we could do a poll, but I don't know how to do that. For me, I'm Spyro all the way. However, with Crash 4 being as good as it has been, that it's really put the argument. It's... Where the fuck is... Yeah, with Crash 4 being as good as it does, it puts Crash up there, honestly. It puts Crash up there. Like, it's a much more level playing field now because, for example, I didn't love Crash 1 in comparison to 2 and 3. And really, I didn't even love 3 as much as 2. With Spyro 1, 2, and 3, I love them all so much. So, for me, it's like... Crash 4 was phenomenal. Possibly the best game in the whole series because of what it built off of the original. So Spyro 4 has got to be good. Otherwise, we've got a real argument to make about Spyro, you know, maybe not being as good. Yeah, that's okay. So Erdrick is more of a Crash fan, and that's the thing. I love them both. Like, it's close. It's close. And that's right. Most people like them both. Let's have a look. The Tiki Lodge. Yeah, I actually really dig the colors here. I don't know if it's if the mod's off, if I've got that mod thing on this, so it looks slightly different. I think it might be, so yeah. I'm playing the proper way, the intended way. By the way, the picture I used for this, I just looked in my like gallery for where I had like images, and I'll change it later. I was like, nah, I can't be bothered. Right, now we've got 21. Yes. No, fuck off. Old mate Bruce. Crash and Spyro fan bases are a no competition zone. They come up together. Exactly, exactly. You can't be like hostile. Like I would like, even though I probably prefer Spyro, I would never be like, oh, Crash sucks. Like I feel like intellectually dishonest to do that. Off topic, I plan to visit Australia in the future. Any good cities? Adelaide, Perth, Brisbane, and yeah, Sydney. Melbourne, I guess. Not to live though. Melbourne obviously got over their massive increase of cases of COVID, which was pretty scary at one point. I think they had 700 cases a day, which obviously to Americans would be a dream scenario considering their day. I think they crossed over, depending on who you asked, like depending on the source, they crossed over to it's about 100,000 in a day in the US. So that's fucking terrifying. By the way, this is a really nice, accurate like recreation of this level. I love the kind of the greens they're using for this. This is actually one of my favorite renditions so far. This is really good. This is really good. And actually, some of the skybox as well, they should totally use that for the Dragonfly Speedway if they're going to be making that in the Enter the Dragonfly mod. I don't know if they are, but holy cow, this looks like this is choice, as they'd say. Oh yeah, Miami, Florida. Yeah, Florida's bad. Florida Dade or whatever it is as well. Let's do the race. Actually, no, let's do the challenge. Let's go find the challenge. Wait, did I not get it? What the fuck happened? What happened? Did I just fuck up or something? Oh well. I don't know. I'm an idiot. Yeah, see this color here, look at that. Oh my god, I love it. I love the richness of those colors. Excuse me. Excuse me. I have manners when I have a Coke fueled up. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. Oh fuck, I'm an idiot. I'm an actual idiot. I'm an actual moron. Did I not get these? I'm going crazy. Did we already add them? Yeah, we already did, yeah. Hayashila. Oh my god, what are these weird brained animals? They look like Destroy All Humans enemy or something. Oh no, what the oh, I shouldn't be fucking around before. Wait. Pee, I'm quitting. I got it. Is it you have to only get all of them, do you? What the fuck? Yeah, on Miami Dade. Is it Dade? Isn't that reminds me of that you know, remember Filthy Frank? He was like there was a character called Dade. It was like Daddy. It was spelt Dade. Ah, Adam, that's you. Yes, nice. Very good, very good. I did say Happy Halloween, and I meant it. And you know what? That means a lot coming from me. You know why? Because we don't really care about Halloween here. So, serious. What was that? Oh my god, look at this. Whee. That's gorgeous. That's a vibe. That's a vibe. Look at that. Is that a vibe? Answer, yes. I love this level, actually. I fucking love it. This is really nice. Okay. Anyway, now we need to find the old hunter, wherever he is. Snoop Dogg should be in every game. That's right. I completely agree. 100% accurate. Ah, here we are. There he is, the Shaggy boy.
A bunch of sheep and flying saucers just came out of nowhere and started blasting up the race course. Looks like I'll have to hop in my plane and teach.
Looks like you will. Please, somebody can see. No! Where's Shaggy gone? Guys, what happened? Fuck you, Hunter.
Whoa,
Not interested. Not interested. Boo. This is bullshit. Oh my god. Nah, this game. Garbage. I can't believe it, guys. Reignited's cancelled. When I pay for my... Oh my god, this is actually, like, difficult. What the fuck is going on? Hello, artisan.
It's like I'll look at.
Did somebody say... Oh, nice. Fuck this shit. This is bullshit.
Whoa, it's like, look out!
Soup D or double G, something, something, menu log. Oh shit. Look at this. This is actually... Okay. Be careful for this motherfucker. Can you barrel roll? No. Did I say... I didn't say battle roll, did I? No. 4 out of 7. Jet Fighter Shaggy. I know, we do. We totally need Jet Fighter Shaggy. Like, that's... It's imperative. Yeah, 6 out of 7. Yes! Sucked in.
Check.
I just got Tighter. Hey guys, I just rescued Tighter. What's your favorite speedway? It might be this one now. No, actually, Favorite speedway? That's a bloody good question. I actually don't know. I know, right? With a game like Reignited, with a name like Reignited, how could you not get Snoop Dogg for your marketing? I know. But I mean, just think about the kind of modern Spyro levels you could do. You know, we've covered a lot, you know, but like just some stuff. Like, I mean, Crash 4 really showed that there's so many concepts that we can still use, you know, for level ideas. I mean, Offbeat, of course, being a masterpiece. Crash Landed, one of the most frustrating levels ever, but like just brilliant in terms of its like execution and just the creativeness, the snacks dimension. Like, Spyro has that in him. Spyro has that in him, you know? There's a potential for that. Does Reignited ever use lip in its marketing? It should. Whatever it did, it should. Laurie, isn't that a voice actor or something that I'm thinking of? That you're thinking of? Ooh, what's that? Very nice. Very nice. Anyone see Borat 2? It was great because it was a joke on America. It was, it's the thing about Borat, right? That's like really hilarious. I think people really misinterpreted what the first one was actually about. Like, people thought that it was like some edgelord guy that was just like there to offend, but in actuality, he was actually poking fun at like right wing and like fuckheads, basically. Like, not that right wing equals fuckhead, not at all, but like the far right, you know, that kind of thing. Like, it's interesting how it worked, because then people were like, oh, Borat 2 is like too political. It's like, did you not see the first one, or you just didn't get it? You were just too busy going, my wife, and my sister. You know, like, you don't realize that, like, what the whole point of Borat was. And I loved it. Yeah, I won't spoil what happens, because it's actually pretty great when you think about it. Well, look at these guys look like something out of SpongeBob SquarePants. That's the kind of vibe I get from them. When do you think Spyro 4 will be announced? Well, there was obviously that Halloween thing that came out a couple of days ago, wasn't it? It was like, stay tuned, or like keep an eye out, which I think is just marketing, you know. They know what they're doing. But I'd say in terms of anything being announced, I would say at the very earliest it'd be December. At the very latest, it'd be like, you know, March, April, May. Crash was delayed. Crash was meant to be announced before, I believe. I'm pretty sure. But I first heard about it actually at least a month before, from official channels, which wasn't allowed to say anything. And I don't like doing like teaser shit. For example, when I did the Enter the Dragonfly teaser shit, that was like a piss take, because it's like, well, you guys think I'm talking about like Enter the Dragonfly like remake, like an actual one by like real developers? Of course not. Like, come on guys, get real. Get real. I need to get out of here. Just quick. I don't want to die.
My plan worked. That dumb octopus dropped
Probably
the jet
April.
key while he
Yeah.
was shaking.
Am I getting Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memories? Well, I know there's some lore in it, apparently. And get this, in Australia, I'm pretty sure it's going for a fucking registered retail price of freaking, like, I'm pretty sure it's going for something like $80 or something like that, which is probably like 60-ish US. I'm like, what? Isn't it just like a rhythm game, essentially? Like, full price? Are you kidding me? For PS4? Like, come on, guys. Come on. I got the funky chicken, somehow. Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? That does not make any sense to me. Like, that's genuinely bothersome that it would cost that much. So, I don't know if I'm going to get Melody of Memories. We shall see. The jury's out on that one so far. Alright, let's go to the... Oh, that looks cool. What I'll be doing, Alyssa says, will I be doing any Crash live streams? I might do Crash 3. I might like finish the LP on the live stream or something like that. That's probably a decent idea, isn't it? Oh, this is it's a high-tech vehicle. Oh, shit. This feels a lot smaller, though. See, this is the kind of thing, they had to code so much stuff with, they had to code so much stuff with Spyro 3. That's why it took forever. That's why it was, like, rushed, because there's just so much they have to do with it. Like, you know, coding this entire battle. You know, and it's, like, used, like, one time, essentially. Can't turn around, probably. Come on. No! Here we go. Come on, get up. Coward. Damn it. Insomniac should Spyro 4. I mean, yeah, in an ideal world, but they're quite busy, aren't they? With Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, 80 for a rhythm game, exactly. It's ridiculous. It's actually a hard boss fight. Mini boss fight. I'm actually not good at it at all. Come on, guys. No. Here we go. Oh, come on, dickhead. Fucking, what a knob. This guy, what the fuck is going on with him? He's a glitchy piece of shit. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, how many hit points? It's like 2 mil left, maybe? Crash 4 gives you headaches. Oh yeah, it is a beyond frustrating game at times. You don't trust Insomniac after Ratchet remake? Yeah, I can't blame you with that one because they did kind of water down the whole formula of Ratchet. But let's see what they do with. You know, Rift Apart. Let's give them a chance with Rift Apart. If Rift Apart isn't good, then we'll talk about the future of like Insomniac doing like non-mainstreamy games, like, you know, doing like, what's it called, you know, like normal game, like I don't know what you want to call it now, like the sort of adventure shooter, RPG, whatever you want. I don't know what I mean. Not that Spider-Man's a shooter, but you know what I mean. That kind of modern style game, like free roam, you know. Spyro 2021, yeah, I can see it happening then. Yep. Now, do you know what those boxes they remind me of? They remind me of, there's like a shark box thing in Spyro, what is it called again? I'm trying to remember. Oh god, what's it? I'm blanking. In Crash 4. Yeah, Aku Aku's in Crash 4, yeah. I can't scroll up, unfortunately, because my screen, I might have to make the thing bigger so I can see it. Alright, let's do this.
Hi, Sheila. The Rhinox have built a fortress on our beach, and we're going to blow it to
Yeah, the thing is,
smithereens.
Skylanders would dilute the brand. That's the problem. I think one game per year is not really. I wouldn't say that's very bad. You know, one Spyro game, one Crash game, one Spyro game. I think that's okay. I don't think that'll cause too much fatigue. I mean, it's essentially one game of the franchise, like the two franchises, but in every 2 years, which I think that's pretty fair. Whoa. This is, you can't do the, I guess you can kind of do the glitchy thing where you got this. You know, this is the cheap way of doing it. See? Boom.
Wow, I can't believe
And
it.
that's right, as Jaco said, it's looking like it's, you know, it's going to be split between developers in a good way, rather than, you know, rather than being like, you know, Toys for Bob are doing like one game a year. It looks like they're doing like one game every 2 years. Wait, what the fuck did Ted Price say, motherfucker? Hey, wait, let's see here. Let me read that. Ted Price once said in a live stream that anyone that likes the PS2 RNC games haven't grown up. Why? That doesn't make any sense. At all. Like, it doesn't make any sense, because the PS2 ones were the ones that got everyone into the series, and I'm pretty sure they sold better than the PS3 ones. And if the PS3 ones sold better, it would have been because of marketing and a new console. Like, I'm pretty sure nothing would have beaten Ratchet & Clank 1 or 2 in sales. Surely, yeah, no, I doubt it. That's dumb, because the PS3 ones were good, but then the PS4 one just took away, like, even talking every 5 seconds and just that kind of shit. It's like, we don't need to talk every 5 seconds. Ironically, the PS3, exactly. They are more childish. And that's why, and I think they must have taken that criticism to heart
Let's head on over.
when, remember when they were like, remember when they were talking about, like, oh, you know, like, Ratchet's, like, just unlikable in 1. It's like, yeah, that's because he's a reluctant hero. You ever heard of the trope? Like, you need to grow up, reviewers. That was such a dumb thing. It's like, yes, Ratchet seems a bit unlikable. Yes, he does. That's kind of the point. Clank, you know, Clank's, what's the word? Clank's, not ambiguity, curiosity, his naivety, you know, gets the better of him, basically. That's what happens. I don't know why it's spinning. It shouldn't be.
Listen carefully, you stupid girl. I'm only going to ask you one more time. Why haven't you disposed of that infernal dragon?
Dragon.
I've tried to scare him off, Your Highness, but he's just not afraid of anything.
Not
Nothing.
afraid? Not afraid? Why have I been training you all these years? Use some magic! Here's a spell book. Whip up a monster and eliminate him!
Kill him?
I don't care what you do, you useless brat, as long as you get rid of him!
Damn it, why is that getting sensitive?
Let's see
Picks
what
up,
we got
perfect.
here. This ought to do it.
You can't keep me caged up in here forever. You there, get me out of here. This is unacceptable.
You, come here.
Oh my.
Buzz, fuck yeah.
What the devil?
Damn. And they attached Clank's character to Ratchet as well. Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly right.
When I heard the sorceress was planning to ambush you, I got here as fast as I could. No worries though. This wussy green toad will be
No worries,
match
though.
for the two of us.
Yeah, this wussy little green little toad, yeah. Alright. Anyway, I wonder if there's any glitches in this one compared to the old game. Because in the old one, what you can do is if you basically get off screen, you get close enough over here. Basically, you wait here, right? You move. I can't move the camera. Look at that. Oh shit, that's interesting. Okay, this boss is different. And that you can't. Yeah, it seems like it seems more locked on. Like, watch this. Ready? Ready? And I kind of move with it. Interesting. They've kind of, I think, in a way that, yeah, they've kiddified it a bit. It seems like it's sort of almost on a set path. No, I didn't like the Legend of Spyro series. However, I've got a hilarious meme. I found a picture of me with Eternal Night from 2006 Christmas or 7 or something like that, and it's hilarious. I'm like holding it up, and I've got like I put like a fake caption with it. It's like, this is a disgrace. As a kid, I used to like have a passionate dislike because it like ended, you know, obviously the original run, but now oh shit, no. Now I don't like hate it. I just wish it was like not Spyro, basically. What the fuck? How do you like outrun this prick? Tired Tasmania. Yeah, you did. Oh, they sort of bring up the music a bit, tempo with the drums and stuff. Okay, just gonna run on the outside, I guess. Okay. Could this be another problem with 60 FPS? Because like, how are you meant to outrun that fucker? I can explain it. Alright. Look. This is my first time playing it, yeah. Like, literally, what are you meant to do? Fuck. This is poor. Okay. Literally, I'm thinking this is what you do. Okay, it's totally like the level itself is glitched. The level itself is like as glitched in that you can't play it like the original game. Like it's totally different. Like you can't the way the fixed camera ruins it. Look at this. Look at that. What the fuck are they trying to do with this shit? That's not how it's meant to work. Like you can't fly back in. See, in the original you can just jump out, jump back in. Like that's just fucking dumb. Do not like it. Okay. So how are you meant to outrun this guy? How are you meant to? Is that the trick? Just sort of jump on the outside, then okay. I reckon that's the trick. This is the new strategy. It's probably a risk though. Okay, so you go on the outside. And then, yeah, come back in. I don't think that's meant to be the strategy, but that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'll do. Shit. There we go. Damn it. It's a bit of a risk. I don't have a save state though. See, that's... You gotta get the timing exact. Watch this, ready? Ready? It's not... It's very broken. It's a very broken fight. Fucking hell, this is useless. I'm just exposing it, that's all I'm doing. 1, 2, 3. Dumb. Don't like it at all. Someone's like, that tower has a face? Yeah, I know, right? Oh shit, that's close. I'm just gonna time it perfectly. There you go. Okay, that's alright. Take the sacrifice. And got him. Side roll out of his way. Side roll. Is that what you meant to do, Treetops? Yeah, Buzz is hard in this one. There you go. There we go. Alright, entering the Midday Gardens world. Maybe the 60 FPS, yeah. Or maybe, yeah, I bet you there's something to do with 60 FPS. Like, I really genuinely do believe that. That would make a lot of sense. This game is, yeah. Everybody be streaming. Who else is streaming? Winnie? Who else is streaming? Name the names. I'm curious. Oh, that's cute. They're great paintings. Holy shit. Oh, no, is that the... Yeah. Like, Parvinder or whatever. That is a character, I believe. The reason behind that drawing was someone on this Spyro subreddit had said that it was for their late or dying mother. I believe it's a pretty tragic story. And yeah, like they've implemented the mother, reference to the mother in the game, which is truly a beautiful thing to do for that family. Shout outs to Parvinder, exactly.
Okay, Dragon. You've managed to survive longer than I expected, but you haven't the slightest idea what sort of dangers lie ahead of you. I suggest you grab your cat friend and whatever eggs you found and hightail it back home while you still can.
Hightail it back home.
I'm telling you this for your own good, you know.
Oh yeah. Here we are in Midday Gardens. Another beautiful homewood. Anything with grass looks good though. I'm a real sucker for grass, basically. Your ass is grass. Oh, look at that rock. Oh, I like the rock texture there. Let's go to... what's the better level? Icy Peak or Frozen Altars? Oh. In terms of platforming, I think you got to give it to Icy Peak. In terms of some of the designs, especially in Reignited, I reckon I'd give it to Frozen Altars, I reckon. That's my gut feeling. That's my gut feeling. Can I get him? Can I get him first go, basically? Got him. Trixie. Trixie, baby. Alright, let's go do... Let's do Spook. No. Do we have enough for... Bamboo Toast? We do. Let's do it. Yeah, the Icy Peak music is amazing. Yeah, the Icy Peak music is so good. And that drum loop, that is a famous loop. And you can hear it in Tetsuya Naito's New Japan Pro Wrestling theme. Fun fact. Wait. I thought you could talk to that guy there. I was like, cool. I love these designs, by the way. Like on the wall and stuff like that. Really nice. Very pretty. Very, well, yeah, very Chinese. Very Chinese. Some people may think Japanese, but no. No, it's more Chinese. Oh no, I dropped. What percent am I at? Let's have a look. We at 18%. Okay. Not bad. If I can do a few more things in this level, I reckon I'll be at 20, which is probably the perfect time to end it. Actually, I'll probably end it like after this level. Go for like an hour and a half or so, I reckon. That's a good one. I'll see if I've got any emails, get back to work. I hate how the fairies in Trauma Ridge all look like Zoe's, but the Dragon Spyro one all look unique. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, that's very true. Basically, the time constraints, especially, I think it hurt 3 a lot. The dragons aren't that bad. They're just, some of them are just very odd, and they're all quite large. Yeah, G-Star, I'm with you. Got him. Twice. Yeah, no, I just, you know, it's like it's like the whole thing with Cyberpunk, which obviously sucks for the delay, you know, people have been waiting. It's been delayed so many times, but it's like COVID, it's like, shit happens, you know, like, it's just gonna happen. In game development during a pandemic is going to be interrupted, that's just life. But the thing about that, though, that people were talking about is they're like, oh, you know, what were they saying? They were saying something like, oh, you know, it's bullshit, like, what's 1 month gonna do? 1 month does a lot, especially when it comes to optimization, especially when it comes to, like, figuring out certain bugs. And the PC version would be far better if it had, even though, funnily enough, it did come out later, but, yeah, so many things would have been fixed and stuff like that. So yeah, Erdrick. It is daytime. It is the middle of the afternoon. Yes. Let's give this guy a chase. No, the voices are better in the original too, I think. I think they are. The reason why I think they're better is because the enunciation is just more on point. But I know that that's somewhat nostalgia too. Like, it is somewhat, but I still think overall it still is better. It's nighttime, is it? Yeah. It's 35. Let's go do this challenge, see if we can do it. Gymtastic wants a new Spyro game out in 2021. Me too. Me too. Alright, let's give this a go. Whoops.
I'm sure you would succeed if you were to please help us, Spyro. My friends are trying to go home after a long shift in the fields. Those rotten Rhinox keep knocking them
New Zealand.
Down. Please help us.
What time it would be? Wait, hold up. 4:46 or something like that, or 5:46 or something like that. Yeah, it's like later in the day. It's like 2.5 hours ahead, isn't it? Yeah, good old New Zealand. Right now, pandemic-less location, doing very. I mean, here in SA, we haven't had a community transition in 90 days, so that's pretty freaking great. But yeah, New Zealand doing even better. I don't even think 100 people have died over there. It's just, you know, amazing news. Here we go, round 2. How good's that blue on red there, by the way? Looks so nice. Here we go. Oh, there they appear out of the sky. Who's that jumping out the sky? It's Rey Mysterio. Oh, there you go. Okay. And the next ones come through somewhere. Where are they? Here we go. Wait. Oh no, come on, come. Yes! Shit. These nerve-wracking times. Uh-oh. Got him.
Please take the shiny.
Yes! Hey, one dropped out of the sky. Why do Brits never look how they sound? Are you referring to me? Richard, I hope you're not talking about me, pal. I'm definitely not British. I'm Aussie. Aussie. Hi? Yeah, mate? Alright, yeah? Yeah. Okay, let's do... Oh, actually, we can't skip into Bentley here. Maybe we'll do one more level. Yeah, let's just let's get the skill point. No, not skill point, the lives under there. Boom. Amazing camera work, as you can see. Can't even tell what I did. You're thinking, what did I just do? And the answer is, I don't know. Yeah, well, the thing is, the reason why they confuse me in particular is because from anyone from South Australia, like SA, we have a more English sounding accent in comparison. We're a bit more regal sounding, we're a bit more polite sounding or something like that. I don't know what the right word is to describe that, but yeah, basically we do sound different to the rest of Australians. It's hard to tell if you don't know the massive difference, but there is a difference. Long story short, there is a difference. But for example, from like South Australia to Sydney, but yeah. Does that respawn? No, it doesn't. Cool. 2 out of 4. I love those trees over there. Very stylish. You can see where they kind of use this Crash Bandicoot style as well with this game with some of the more flat colors and stuff. But you can absolutely see the inspiration for Crash 4. Hello, Wizard Emu. Ah, Damon, you're from SA as well, eh? Nice. Yes, remember the Spyro movie? It's like, they're like, from the director of Aragon. Or something like that. Or like, the writer or something like that. I never read Aragon though. I think my friend did. I think he liked it. He was telling me about it. Then again, he also watched Merlin on TV. Meet Dave. AKA one of old mate's like last movies where he disappeared off the face of the planet. Eddie Murphy. Remember Meet Dave? I saw it with my dad. Alright, let's go and let's do just a little bit of Icy Peak and then we'll wrap up. Mingus. Old mate Mingus. Actually, you know what show I just finished season 1 of? It was actually quite good. It was called Dave, and it was on FX, and it's about the rapper Lil Dicky, and let's see. Yeah, it's about Lil Dicky, and yeah, it's good. Like, it's about his career and coming up and dealing with his like narcissism and his life as he's like about to blow up, sort of thing. You know, before he gets the record deal and all that. So yeah, it's actually a really interesting show. You think, oh, you may not like him as a rapper because he's kind of like a meme rapper. That's sort of the whole point. I had a dream about Lil Dicky the other night. How coincidental. Well, then watch the show. Watch the show. It's a good show. Even if you don't like him, I think you'd like the show. It's quite funny. Trippie Redd's actually in it. And the girl, the lead character, the girlfriend, is like one of the most just naturally pretty people you will ever see. Like just exceedingly pretty. You're like looking at it, you're like, what the fuck? What happened to you? How were you born that way? Where do I get some of that? I'm not talking about the person as if she's a commodity. I'm saying just wealth of prettiness. How do I become that pretty? I don't know. It's very difficult. A lot of working out. Oh shit. Shit. What am I doing? Fuck. No. Oh my. How did that hit me? What a mother. Oh, yes. Got him. When I figured that out as a kid, that blew my mind. I was like, oh my god, I cheated the game. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe it's Maybelline. See, from here, the model's like perfect. Oh shit, should not have done that. What are the best video game cartoons? What are they? Good question. Answer it. Let's find out. By the way, it's boiling here now. It's really starting to heat up. I think it's like 30 degrees here. Celsius, not Fahrenheit. It's bloody, it's actually getting proper hot. Which I'm excited about because I have a pool and the beach and all that shit. Let's go out this way. I practically run blind. Look at that. Oh, that's just muscle memory there. I just know where to go. You can see that one over there. Hello, friend. How do you go get that one? Oh yes, what you do is knock that down. Isn't that just noise? Wow. The music is like, there's like not as much breakbeat in it basically. Viva Pinata, I remember that game. Never played it, but... Kirby Earthworm Jim. Never played Earthworm Jim. I remember wanting to as a teenager, hearing about it. I think my friend at the Crash Benny Spyro 12 or Dingo Crash, like he'd heard it. He'd played it a lot, and I wanted to, yeah. Wanted to play it, you know, because he talked about it, but I just never got around to it. Whoa. See, that's what you meant to do. You meant to drop in. Not me. I'm a magical man. What's that? There's a reference to a show like, I'm a magical man with magical something. And it's like meant to be like a piss take. The comedy I've been watching at the moment, so I watched Dave. I'm watching Better Things, which is another FX one about like this single mum that raises 3 kids, 3 girls. That's really funny. Letterkenny. Been watching Letterkenny. That's a fucking weird as fuck show. That is literally one of the weirdest shows I've ever seen. Letterkenny. I was hanging out on the forum the other day. It's like very country Canadian. That's basically what it is, like country Canadian. Very bizarre. But I know Americans really like Letterkenny because it's just like this bizarro show. And then, what else have I been watching? New Girl. Been watching New Girl on Netflix there with Amelia. New Girl's pretty funny. It's Jess. I can't wait to do my Happy Endings rewatch. That's like one of my favorite, like, you know, sort of sitcoms of the 2010s. Yeah, Square Eyed Jack. He is not chill. He is angry, but in the best possible way. He's a fucking legend. He's a really nice guy. I'm looking for. Should be doing a video with him at some point. We need to organize it. Should be doing some kind of chat with him to talk about games and life and stuff like that. Because he's been a long time. He's like sort of a long-time parallel of me. And I don't mean like as an imitator. I mean like we've sort of been on like different trajectories, but are kind of at like similar points. Although he is more of a full-time YouTuber. I'm more part-time. Like I think that's the big divergent from the last few years between me and like other people is that they've been able to make it their full-time gig, whereas I never really put the not put the energy, but like don't think it ever would have really happened that I'd be able to like do it full-time. I'd need to get. Like, for example, doing this stream, I need to be, like, shilling for donations. As much as I do appreciate donations, I don't want to be that guy that's like, oh, donate. Because I have my job, you know, but, you know, donations are welcome. But not required, that's the term. Oh, nice. This is the first time I've been here, by the way. Ever. Like, in this mode. Have a great fucking day. Yeah, it's funny. I was talking to him about like all the when we get to the Activision deal, and I'm like, he's like, oh, what's it like with swearing? I'm like, just don't be like don't be crazy. Don't be a fuckhead and just be like fuck, you know, like that, like me. You know, and you'll be fine with that kind of thing. Like, they're not going to be upset that, you know, brands aren't going to be upset that you swear. You just don't want to be an excessive, like, to the point where it just sounds odd. Which I look back at some of my older videos and I was a bit like that, like I swore a bit too much. Nowadays I'm a little bit safer, but just mainly out of paranoia. What happened to Ratchet 5? He now goes by the name Kotote. And yes, I still speak to Ratchet all the time. He is, you know, in our ISGP tournaments. He's ran his own tournament, the Disney Dash. Is it in here? And now we're also running we're also moderating together Disney Dash, which is another tournament. There we go. Yeah, Ratchet 5's a cool guy. I'll look at some more questions in a sec as we wrap up. Okay, now I need to figure out how to get up to that. What do you got to do the other day? There we go. Why is the gem orange? There's no orange gem. Was there an orange gem? Was there? Oh, it must have been. It would have been the lighting of the red one. That's what I'd say. It's hard to love Legend of Spyro 3 because they took my Soul Crusher by saying Spyro could fly, then having him fly 3 inches above the floor, so they made Ignite as crusty looking. Why does it look so ugly? Yeah, it's because of some of the some of the connections there are a bit weird. Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna be changing it to the other model. Not that I don't like this one, but I will be going to the classic model in the next part. And for the the LPs, I will be keeping I'll be doing the slightly modified model or just the normal model. All right, let's exit area. Oh, I love some of the lighting in here, like that. Oh, that's lovely. Okay. Have a look at this. Let me see if I've missed any comments just before I wrap up the stream. And give the video a like if you have not, if you want to help out. I'm going to show some of these comments, the swearing. Like and subscribe and donate to Patreon. Exactly. I don't have a Patreon, but one day I probably will end up getting a Patreon, to be perfectly honest. Because when I want to actually produce more stuff, I'll get to Spyro 2 next week, yeah. Crusty looking motherfucker. Alright, okay. Let's exit level. Alright, Spyro with sunglasses. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Should use that. Alright guys, we are going to wrap up this live stream for now. It's been a pleasure for me, in the words of the Iron Sheik on the Opie and Anthony show in like 2008 or 10 or something. Oh. Yes. No. Oh, it's a pre-rendered cutscene. Bullshit. Boo. Boo. Alright, give me Shaggy Hunter any day. Does anyone know the Neverhood? No, I haven't heard of it. Glad you could be here, Crazy Carrie. Oh, you especially. Always an OG Spyroer. OG cosplayer. Not OG cosplayer, but OG Spyro cosplayer. Did it before it was cool. Yeah, did it before Reignited, so there's always, yeah. You're not one of those new kids on the block that had a bunch of hits. But apparently Chinese food makes some people sick. But yeah, look at that. Just love the grass here. The grassy knoll. Alright guys, with that, we're going to end the live stream. I will pick up Spyro 3. We will continue to play it, I reckon. And we're going to start off. Hopefully I remember this. Hopefully it won't be in like 2 months. Hopefully it'll be like in less than a month. We'll do Spooky Swamp. But next, coming up on the channel, will be the full Luau Island, little run through of Luau Island, or teaser. Won't do the whole thing. Luau Island teaser, Spyro 4 LP, Tony Hawk LP as well. That will continue. There'll be a giveaway with that with a prize, and Crash 4, of course. So thank you guys very much for watching. Doing OnlyFans, I can't do an OnlyFans. There's just nothing to provide. And I will speak to you all very, very soon. Thank you guys. Goodbye.